Instagram.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Wannabes podcast. A little later than normal, but I don't do this as often as I should. This is completely on me. Time management was never really my thing, but here we are. Got it off and kicking. I am your host, Luke Walters. My co-host, the one and only Anthony Sturdivant, aka Dreaded. What's going on, dude?
Not much. First things first, I want to say I apologize for the camera quality. If I go in and out of focus, I'm using a different camera. I might just set that up back for next podcast. 2, I have meat buns, so
Gonna eat.
Girl, you deal with that.
I'm jealous I don't have a meat bun.
It's okay. We'll get some meat. We'll get some meat buns together soon. Okay.
I would love to get some meat buns. Actually, that sounds fucking phenomenal.
I'm
fucking hungry, so maybe I'm not gonna talk about meat buns.
Fair enough. I'm so sorry I'm doing this in front of you then.
No, it's all good, dude. I actually, if I had everything on track like I was supposed to, I would not be having meat buns, but I would be snacking on something as well. So this, again, This is entirely my fault. It's all good. But everybody that is here with us and anybody that checks us out later, thank you for hanging out. And yeah, we got a little bit of news, and then when we get into our review of The Black Phone 2. So, kick us off, Anthony.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go back to my news stories. Okay, so let's start off with hilarious trolling news. So, who here knows about Tron Ares? Well, I got some sad news for that movie because Tron Ares grossed about 14.3, my dyslexia, in the film's domestic opening day. That's lower than Morbius was. Damn.
Yeah, I had said off camera that maybe we are actually starting to get sick of of Jared Leto, and it's starting to show in the grosses. But I'm a little bummed because I haven't seen it yet. But Tron Ares does look good. Like the thing that I've talked about Tron numerous times in the past couple weeks, maybe a month. But the thing that always keeps coming up is that it looks cool, but then like you watch the movies and they're all kind of and that's without taking into account Ares yet, because again I haven't seen it, but Legacy was like that, the original's like that for me. They're cool ideas and great concepts, but like I don't know, the movies are always just kind of
Tron was something I never actually got into. So despite its cool visuals, I mean, yeah, it's just that's unfortunate.
Yep, that is unfortunate.
Maybe it's a combination of Jared Leto and maybe a lack of interest in Tron, because Tron feels very cult following ish.
I agree.
And that's honestly sometimes a good thing, but at the same time, I don't know.
No, I agree. And
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, because a lot of movies do get made because of the online fervor, so to speak. And I think this franchise fits perfectly in with that. But there's good stories to tell here, and I think there's really good movies to be made. I don't know, just put a little bit more thought and cast a little bit better, I guess.
Ooh.
But I'll save my judgment until after I actually see the film, because who knows?
Little news on the box office right now, because the movie cost about 180 to 220 million to make. So far, it's only grossed 105.5 million. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is going right into the bargain bin, but you know that could possibly be a good thing. You know, I like a lot of movies that are considered bargain binners, so
Maybe
it's all good. And again, I feel that way about Legacy too. Like I'm a fan of Legacy. I'm not that big of a fan because visually speaking and musically speaking, it's awesome. Like I'm pretty hyped to hear that Nine Inch Nails soundtrack in this one. But that might be it, just like Legacy. So who's to say?
Damn, that is rough. Okay, I'm so sorry.
No worries.
Anyway, let's move on to the next piece of news.
Please.
I'm sorry, I'm eating a meat bun. Okay.
Scarf and a meat bun.
Wait, actually, give me 1 sec. I'm so sorry. Entertain the crowd for a sec.
Entertain the crowd? What do you mean? Come on, man. This is what happens when you have meat buns on the show. All right, I'm officially outlawing meat buns. They're not allowed anymore. He has other news. I wish I could tell you what it is, but like I don't know. I don't know. He's in charge of that shit. So this isn't on me. This one actually isn't on me. Starting late, bad time management, me. This right here, not me. All him. So shame him in the comments, please.
My nose started running. I have no Kleenex, nothing in here.
Shame him in the comments.
Yeah, shame me in the comments. Shame.
They have goals.
Yeah. My nose started running. I had to take care of that real quick. My fault.
No worries, dude.
Okay. So let's move on to the next piece of news. Now this is gonna be fun because this is from one of the only times I'm gonna actually agree with the Star Wars fandom. So Adam Driver, 2 days ago, stated that he was developing a new Star Wars movie called The Hunt for Ben Solo with Steven Soderbergh, right? The script was done, and according to him, it was one of the coolest fucking scripts I had ever been a part of. That is his words exactly. Now, it was supposed to be set after The Rise of Skywalker. Lucasfilm loved the idea. Disney did not. As they said, and I quote, They didn't see how Ben Solo was alive. Meanwhile, it was Disney who decided to bring Palpatine back with the line, somehow Palpatine returned. Or the fact that freaking Darth Maul got sliced in half back in 1999 and survived and came back for the Clone Wars for many years too.
Yeah, he's come back a few times. How to bring back Ben. Yeah, no, I agree with the fandom, but at the same time, like, is this even necessary? Like, just as an idea, like, I would have said no just because it's unnecessary. I don't even need to be like, well, I don't understand how Ben would come back. I just be like, why would we do this? Who's this for? Who even really wants this? Especially with the way the movies have gone and how they've ended. There has been so much backlash to these Disney Star Wars movies that are you really trying to put another mainline Star Wars film into production that takes place in this universe that your fans apparently hate? Like, why would you do that?
I got nothing. They don't know when to stop. They really just don't. But...
On top of the convoluted bullshit of, yeah, Ben's still alive, that is on top of the convoluted bullshit of Palpatine somehow alive. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they can do it, but why?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't. If this is designed to make me feel bad for Adam Driver, like, I don't, because I even said to you off camera that in The Last Jedi, when they do those flashbacks where Adam Driver is playing a young Ben Solo, he still looks like Adam Driver. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't look like a younger or older version of this character. So just like, you could tell me one of those stories. How about you tell me the story about how after he left Luke and he was found by what the fuck is... He was found by Snoke and was turned into Kylo Ren. How about you give me more about the Knights of Ren? They looked fucking cool and didn't do anything except for the 5 minutes that they decided to pull out a weapon. You know what I mean? Like, that's something that I could get on board with. But this, I'm glad that he says it's the coolest thing that he's ever read, but, like, it really doesn't make any sense. The fans are right.
Yeah. I mean, I think it sounds like the fans actually did want this film because regardless of anything, a lot of people can at least agree that Kylo Ren was one of the biggest highlights of the sequel trilogy, honestly. So I think a film strictly for him with no Rey and anybody else probably had them more on the better side, but it's mostly the fandom are just confused. How can you not explain Ben Solo being back when you brought Palpatine back under the most bullshit logic?
Dude, his intro is badass. His, like, weird worship of Vader was pretty cool, but, like, why are you like that? You would think that he would have heard from Leia, Han, and Luke, like, Anakin actually, like, redeemed himself or something, so why are you worshiping him as a bad guy? Like, there's definitely some shit here that I could get behind, but that's not a sequel movie for him. It's a prequel.
Perhaps so. I think the idea of him with the Knights of Ren is interesting because...
Dude, yes.
That was also something I was disappointed with the sequel trilogy, that we never really learned anything about them.
Yeah. As soon as they showed up in, what the fuck is it? The Force Awakens, and, like, you just got that little tease. Like, I'm on board. Those are the stories that I wanted, but... you know, didn't get. So, yeah.
So, yet again, Disney has possibly fumbled, or is just being stupid yet again.
Whoa. It sounds like they may have actually made the right call here. I'm going to give them a Scotia credit for saying no, because why would Ben Solo be alive? Like I said, my camp is, if they would have presented a story that was a prequel, then I would be a little bit more upset. But this idea of Ben just still being alive after all that bullshit, yeah, I don't know.
They did it once, and he was the best part of the sequel. So
no, I agree, and they did do the convoluted bullshit with Palpatine, but how well did that go over when that movie came out?
It didn't. But hey, here's what I will say. The cast themselves, I think, have acknowledged that what they were working on was at this point kind of just bad.
Yes.
But if Adam is saying it was one of the coolest scripts he'd ever been a part of, I'm just saying, like, maybe the explanation of Ben being back made sense this time.
Yeah, okay, I mean,
like, I'm holding on to hope, like, that quote right there, one of the coolest fucking scripts I've been a part of, has hope of saying, like, maybe they did have some heat cooking. That's why I'm like, maybe they could have did something cool there.
I will. All right, I'll give you that point. I will.
So, yeah, there's that. We're going to go with one last piece of news, and this is the funniest one. Listen, y'all. The Fast and Furious series one of the most fascinating series in movie history to me now. So, Universal executives are not sure if they're going to make a final Fast and Furious movie unless there is about 50 million in budget cuts. Now, despite what Vin Diesel has claimed, there's no approved script, no release date, and most of the cast don't even have deals to return yet. Now, before we talk more about it, I'm going back to Wikipedia and read this whole section that I read to you off script too, which is going to be some repeating stuff, but it's going to give some more details as well, right? So, on October 4th, 2025, a report from the Wall Street Journal said that a spokesperson for Universal confirmed that Fast 11 has currently no release date and could potentially be canceled. The report further states that Universal and Diesel can't come to an agreement for the film, as the studio will not greenlight it if the budget exceeds 20 million. So more specified on how much they don't want to go over.
That's
Due to the
wild. No, continue. Don't mind me.
Due to the underperformance, but still underperformance of Fast 10. Additionally, the studio wishes to either cut some screen time for some cast members or remove them entirely from the film, as well as a number of stunts to be reduced in order to lower the budget. As of October this month, the film has no release date. Planned spin-offs of the franchise have also been placed on hold. That is what is going on with the final installment of Fast and Furious. Now, I don't know. Did you watch Fast 10?
I did, and real quick, because I had to look this up because I'm not kidding. I know you were saying 20 million to me when you read this to me off camera, but I kept hearing 200, and that's why I was saying it, because like that 200 even sounds low. The budget for Fast X was 340, okay?
Yeah.
And it made 714 at the worldwide box office. I get why they would say that that's coming in lower, and I mean if we were to stack them up, it probably does, but that's still nothing to sneeze at, man. And you've already committed all this money to the fucking franchise anyway. It's grossed you well over $1 billion. So the idea to go from 340, hold on, let me make sure I'm saying that number right. Yeah, 340 to 20? I would be pissed too if I was Finn. I'm kind of...
Have I been saying 20?
Yeah, you've been saying 20. You've been saying 20. Is it 200?
200. I'm so sorry.
Okay, no, it's good. All right. That should be doable.
Yeah,
that should be more than doable. All right, go ahead.
So if I said 20, I'm so sorry. It's 200. They don't want it under 200 million of budgeting for this film.
Yeah, okay. And the last one was 350, 340.
Yes, and that's what we were talking about off camera too. That a lot of these fucking movies. Let me look at some of these. Let me see if I can actually find some whatchamacallit. Budgeting.
I mean, I haven't.
So,
go ahead.
So these movies didn't start hitting over 100 million until Fast 5. Understandable, but Fast 5, Fast 6, and Fast 7 were all in the 100 millions, with Furious 7 being 190 million.
Yeah.
The 8, Hobbs and Shaw, and 9 hit the 200 million. With Fast 8 being 250. And then Fast 10, for some reason, went to 300 million in budget.
Yep.
And
it makes sense, right?
Considering the quality of work managed to do with the previous films, along with Fast 9 and Hobbs and Shaw, which were 200 million, like, you can make that work.
100%. But you know,
you really can.
Strictly what it is, I mean, first of all, it makes all the sense in the world, because 5 is probably the best one still.
It is.
And that's when they really introduced the fucking Ocean's 11 aspect, right? And they started bringing in more actors and more action, and it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Makes sense. I'll get to the easy fix in a second. But yeah, right here, right now, I think this is just strictly egos. It's all it is. It's just egos. Now, I'm with Vin in the fact that you've been increasing the budget over and over and over again. You already see what the plan is. Like, because we were shocked when you first started reading this. We thought this was already in production, right?
Yeah.
I'm so surprised to hear that nothing's been done, because I could have sworn like they would have been filming already. Anyway.
I thought so too.
I 100% just put this strictly on egos, man. Like, Vin's got an ego. I understand. Rock's got an ego. Tyrese has an ego. Like, Jason probably has an ego. Like, you just have all these fucking I'm just saying. You have all these actors in here. Like, what do you think's going to happen? And there's no way in hell, like, the originals, like, Vin and fucking, what the hell is her name? Jordana and fucking, even, God, I can't think of the names. Michelle. they're probably like, we're not going to play second fiddle to anybody in our own franchise. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like this is just big egos. Everybody wants their slice. This is over $1 billion franchise, so you should get it. But it does suck because like we thought we were already on our way to 11 coming out like next year.
Yeah, and man, this also shows that sometimes maybe you can't trust every bit of news of movies. Like, shoot, they say they're working on something, and it turns out they haven't been. Like, there's a whole lot of behind the scenes drama going on that's keeping it not moving forward.
There's regime changes, right? There's constantly people coming in and out. Fast and Furious is just a machine. Like, it's not even a film franchise. It's just a machine. And it probably feeds a whole lot of people. However, easy fix. You just have to start actually killing these characters. Like, they gotta go. Straight up, dude. We can't. You're not allowed to come back anymore. You're dead. Stay dead. Except for fucking Brian O'Connor. Whatever they're doing with that, I'm excited to see it. That'll be cool. But everybody else, you gotta go. Gal Gadot, you should have stayed dead. Han should have stayed dead. Fucking get out of here. Because that's the problem that they're running into. You got too many mouths to feed.
True. Nah, just as much as I do enjoy the return of these characters for comedic and maybe some nostalgic reasons, because I do actually like this series.
Yeah.
You're not wrong, but if anything, if they want to have a big cast, I think they can, other than the fact that Ego would have to pay a lot of money.
Sure.
But tone it down. I don't understand why Fast 10 cost that much to make. I don't understand.
Did you not see the CGI in that motherfucker?
Oh, I saw the CGI.
That whole scene when he's going down the Hoover Dam, like that was probably $100 million right there.
No, that couldn't have been because that was not good.
Dude,
they didn't pay for good CG.
Yeah, no, that's another reason why I'm putting it straight on the egos and everybody's got to get paid. Sorry.
Exactly. Like the past movies, like even when CG was used, looked rather, I'm sorry, decently good.
B-bun.
Or rather, maybe simple, I suppose you can say. But that movie was okay. I don't know.
I agree, man. I think like I get where Vin is coming from. Now we've had this conversation. I'm changing it to I kind of am going to side with the studio because where this thing started and even 5 is pretty grounded considering like there's ridiculous shit, but it wasn't Vin Diesel flying himself across a fucking freeway and catching somebody midair, right? Or taking a fucking Pontiac Fiero into space and all that shit.
I will defend that forever.
It's still 5 is still kind of grounded, but that's definitely where things are starting to go in a different direction. Yeah, I think you can absolutely reel it back in, but at this point, like that's what these movies are. You know what I mean? Like there's
I get it. I just always find it fun when they go more and more ridiculous, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
Like, here's what I'll say. I always said Fast and Furious can't end until they go to space. I don't care how they do it. They just have to go to space.
Yeah, and they did.
And when they did, yeah. But unfortunately, the story wasn't over.
Yeah.
Now, for what it's worth, I think the story of Fast 10 actually wasn't a bad one. Mostly on the Jason Momoa part. The idea that the son of Herman Reyes from Fast 5 wants vengeance. That's not a bad plot. Don't get me wrong. Some of the other aspects of the plot I did not like.
Right.
Because I think Hobbs was the furthest I was willing to go with when it comes to secret agency government stuff. Or should I say even Mr. Nobody with Furious 7. I accepted that one. But some of the stuff I saw in 10 was like, okay, we need to stop with this part of the story.
Yeah, and like the rotating people that you keep bringing in, like I get it. This franchise can pretty much get whoever they want to be in it, but that's also going to come with the price tag. You know what I mean? We went from fucking Kurt Russell to Scott Eastwood to fucking The Rock, to Jason, Statham and Momoa. Like fucking, they're all over the place. Charlize Theron is still in these movies. Like fuck, man. They get high caliber people to be in these goofy ass movies. Helen Mirren, like fucking, you got award winners in this shit. But it's coming with the price tag because it's probably the only way you're gonna fucking get them.
Since this point, Fast and Furious, look, guys, I will laugh my ass off if I figure that's how the story ends, considering how 10 ended. Like, they're dead. You get your wish, Luke. They're dead. They're just dead.
Yeah.
Except for a couple of them. But we'll never get that fifth storyline. Like, okay, it's just over.
No, for real.
But, guys, just tone it back. If you gotta cut some of this ridiculous action out, fine. Just end the saga.
It's gonna be so tough.
Just end the saga.
At this point, that's gonna be so fucking tough though, with the ridiculous shit that they've done, to go back to just street racing, point breaking cars. Come on.
I don't even want necessarily just regular street racing. You can be like, okay, if you want to get crazy and get nutty. But like, okay, keep space out of it. Keep magnets out of it.
Yeah, we can't go to space anymore.
don't play Rocket League with a bomb in a foreign country again. Like, if anything, go at least Fast and Furious 6.
5. No, go back to 5. Fuck 6. Go back to. I like 6. I like 6. Go back to 5 though.
If you want to crash a plane, crash a plane.
Yeah. Okay.
That's all
yeah,
I'm
that's
saying. Like, crash a plane.
yeah, that's fine.
I'm not talking about flying over the highway.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. I'm talking about like, if you need a big action scene, like, okay, like just
he fucking catches her in midair. I love it so much.
It's funny. It's just funny, man.
No, hey, it's good. It's like I said, after 5, you pretty much figured like, and then that's why we were watching too. We were like, what kind of crazy shit are they gonna do now? Oh fuck.
That's always what I get excited for. And listen, I don't want to hear nothing because space, the way they explain the space stuff makes more sense to me. Or Vin catching the shell in midair makes more sense to me than crashing your car on a broken piece of a bridge and swinging across a mountain. You're like, that's where I had to draw a ceiling.
The street
I can
always
handle.
wins.
I can. You know what?
Yeah.
Nope. I accept that too. I'll accept that one too.
Do you accept the Rock throwing the torpedo at the ship? At the fucking submarine? Do you accept
I accept it because it was also the work of the car. The car did some work too.
Oh my god.
But that's still one. Dude, okay, I take it back. Just do it cheaper. I don't care how bad the effects are. Go crazy. Listen,
hey,
these movies are too much fun to not do this crazy
we're
shit.
We're gonna watch Fast and Furious 11, and it's just gonna be previs. It's not even gonna be finished because they needed to cut the budget. All right, cool. I'm in.
That'd be funny. Okay,
I would watch that. That's good.
Okay, that's all the news I got, y'all.
Excited for Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 3 has already been announced.
Oh yeah.
Just real quick.
Of course, it's been announced, but still. Yeah, I like the first one, and I'm excited for 2. So if they're gonna do a 3, like, go for it, I suppose.
Big time hopes for 2, since they're actually like gonna do a tournament. It looks like, and Cole Young's in the background. All right,
y'all.
So I'm not gonna hit the button for movie review because, again, time constraints to getting everything to look right. I don't even have the spooky background. So Morgan, wherever you are, I need a lesson. Anyway, now we're gonna get into our review of the Black Phone 2. And
hey Luke, I just realized something.
What?
We gotta change the title.
I did change it. I changed it.
Hey,
why didn't it change?
Hold on. Wait. Let me refresh. Oh no! Oh, you gotta change that title. We're not talking about that bullshit movie again.
Come on, man. That didn't even take. I swear to God, every time I do this fucking show, it's out to get me. Fuck. I don't want to end it. How do I do it?
No, you don't have to end it. Can't you just go into what's it called? Oh god, what's it called? Creator dashboard, and just change the title. I do that all the time on my streams.
Where do I go?
Click on the icon for the profile for one of these.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah, open up a new window and go to Creator dashboard.
Open up a new window. Go to Creator dashboard. Hold on, my people. Fucking Christ! It has been. Oh no, I can't. I can't on Twitch. I can't do it because I'm not logged in. I'm logged in as myself.
Oh, what the fuck?
Huh? Well, I'm not actually logged in as the wannabes on Twitch.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck it. We'll change it in post.
Very well. Shit. Can we actually do that?
Well, once the file's done, right, and it gets uploaded and shit, yeah.
Okay.
Can it? I mean, it'll live on here as Screamboat, but everything else. Damn. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna report this live stream for bad name, or I can end it and we can come right back.
What do you want to do actually?
We only have 2 viewers. It's probably us. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Anybody that may or may not be in here, just hang on 2 seconds. Be right back. All right, bye.